every round we did it differently. So the first round we did.
Well, wait, here's the thing. What does it take to be a good basketball player?
Shooting the ball.
What
effectively? Grit, trusting of the process.
No.
Jumping.
You gotta be able to jump.
So I took men's high jump indoor performances. So whatever the best one was from that school.
Because
and I advanced that team.
They probably are eligible.
Yeah.
They could probably get on the bus or on the plane and be the go-to six-man. Hey, let's bring the high jumper from the track team.
Yeah.
The season's kind of in a lull right now. They can do March Madness before outdoors. So if you have a 2.5, if he's not 2. A 2.3 meter high jumper, throw him in. You can do a slam dunk.
So it got kind of complicated. Not everybody had a high jumper. Not everybody had a men's program. So I would default, if there was 2 teams with no program, it was who had a cross-country program and so on and so forth. So I can just read the first round because we're going to running out of time.
I have it lit out here. All right, so
we got some 16 versus 1 upsets though. Because
Alabama, the number 1 overall seed,
doesn't have a high jumper.
Doesn't have a high jumper.
Indoors. They did not have an indoor mark for the men's high jump. But Texas A&M Corpus Christi did, so they advance. Maryland and Virginia, that was a tough one to decide. We put Maryland
over
first.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
So Charleston, I'll run through it. Charleston, West Virginia, Virginia, NC State, 14 seed UC Santa Barbara, 7 seed Missouri, 2 seed Arizona. Another 16-1 upset. Texas Southern beats Purdue.
Yeah, good high jumper in Texas
But
Southern.
they don't know. They're playing today whether or not they even get to qualify.
But they advanced out of that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess so. So then Memphis 8. So then Oral Roberts upsets Duke. I don't like that as a Duke fan. Oral Roberts. Duke, though, what about Aaron Marsh? I guess it's
the men.
Yeah. Tennessee qualifies as a 4 seed.
Wait, did I?
Kentucky, Kansas State, Michigan State, Marquette, Houston, Auburn, Miami, Indiana, Pitt, Kennesaw. I'm just reading off. It's not fun. So basically, we did the first round based off high jump.
Yeah.
The second round, we did pole vault.
Men's pole vault?
Because sometimes you got to jump even higher.
Yeah.
If you want to win the basketball games,
you got to vault into the net.
Vault into the net.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do a mondo.
Yeah.
Into the thing. And so we kind of got down to our Sweet 16 based off of high jump first round, pole vault second round. So the Sweet 16 is the following. Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, 16 seed. Virginia, 4 seed. NC State, 11 seed. Arizona, 2 seed. Memphis, 8 seed. Tennessee, 4 seed. Kentucky, 6 seed. Michigan State, 7. Houston beat Auburn in the round of 2, in the second round. A good old Leroy Burrell versus Carl Lewis matchup. Houston has a better pole vaulter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a 4x1. It was a pole vault off.
Yeah.
So Houston and Indiana are going to be matched up. Kennesaw State, the 14 seed, makes it to the Sweet 16 versus Texas A&M 7 seed. Kansas 1, UConn 4. Arizona State, 11 seed versus UCLA. So we're now down to our final 16. So then we're like, all right, you did a high jump. And you did the pole vault. That's all the jumping.
Yeah.
You don't need to jump horizontally. You got to jump up to the rim.
Sure.
But here's the thing. Basketball games, they're a grind.
Yeah, they are, for sure.
They are a hell of a grind. And if you can grind out, it's a long tournament. So you know what you need? You know what you need? You need endurance.
Mm-hmm.
So to make it out of the Sweet 16, you got to be good at cross country.
Yeah.
So we did best cross country team to make to the Elite 8. So UVA, NC State. They're the matchup in the Elite 8 after picking cross country.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Michigan State. Tennessee, Dylan Jacobs.
Yeah.
Hassan Abdallah.
Yeah.
They made it. Kansas, UCLA. And then Indiana and Texas A&M. Texas A&M. I don't know how their cross country team was able to make it, but they had to go up against Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State's cross country team, not that good. Texas A&M, better. So now we have our final 8 off of high jump, pole vault, cross country. Now,
very, very scientific.
Now that we're in Elite 8, this is where you are elite. This is where legacy is made. This is where the blue bloods thrive in basketball. You know, the Kentuckys and Dukes and Kansases. And you know what it is? It's about legacy. So I think in order to define your legacy from the Elite 8 to the Final 4,
100-meter legacy.
You need that sprint legacy, that 100-meter legacy, the marquee event, your marquee alum who do you have from your program? So UVA versus NC State. Who has the best sprinter? NC State, the 11th seed.
All right.
They have, what's his name? Do you remember his name? He ran recently. NC State 100 meter news. He is, what's his name? Track star.
Cravant Charleston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cravant Charles. So, he is representing NC State in the Final Four. So, good for them. Next, we have on, I lost my thing. Tennessee versus Michigan State. Tennessee, oh my goodness. Christian Coleman, Justin Gatlin, they are making the Final Four because they have a much better 100-meter legacy over Michigan State. Indiana, Texas A&M, who has a better 100-meter legacy?
Texas A&M.
The 4x1s, we know what they've been doing. And then Kansas, UCLA, who has a better 100-meter legacy between Kansas and UCLA?
UCLA. UCLA moves on. Otto Bolden.
Otto Bolden. So, NC State, Tennessee, Texas A&M, UCLA, that's our Final Four. We have the graphic up there. You can see.
Yeah, zoom in on that Final Four there if you can,
Let's zoom in a bit on the Final Four. NC State, Tennessee, A&M, and UCLA. If this becomes the Final Four.
Yeah, based off of high jump, pole vault, cross country,
and legacy 100 meters. Legacy 100 meters. We are the greatest bracketologist that's ever lived.
100%.
So we have our Final Four. And you know what you do in a Final Four?
4x4.
You do the 4x4. So if we had a 4x4 between Tennessee, NC State, A&M, and UCLA, now are we doing legacy 4x4s or current 4x4s?
Oh, current. I think we got to go back to
Because
current.
legacy, you could throw Ry Benjamin on UCLA's team.
For a season, yeah.
Yeah, for a season.
Or maybe he was at USC in the beginning of
Coleman and Gatlin ran some good 4x4 splits. They didn't like doing it, but they could run.
Yeah,
they could split 44 seconds. So, I think and Tennessee, do they have Randolph Ross?
No, he never ran for them. So
but he's on the team, but not really on the team?
No, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
So are we doing current? I think we should do current.
Current. So
yeah.
NC State, Tennessee, A&M, UCLA. So current.
So I think it's going to be...
Should I bring up the T first? Should we like how they did in indoors?
Sure. Now, is this to get it down to 2?
This is to get it down to 2.
Okay.
So who had a better... we probably should come prepared. A&M versus UCLA. A&M clearly has a better 4x4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were 10th best mark. They beat UCLA. Wait,
Well, UCLA's pretty good, though.
UCLA's pretty good. Wait, hold on. Who did better at Nationals? Head-to-head. Because they actually competed at Nationals. Who had a better... Okay, so UCLA got disqualified. So
can't get disqualified in the
can't
bracket.
get disqualified in bracket. So Texas A&M is moving on to the final over UCLA. NC State versus Tennessee. I'm guessing it's Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's Tennessee. They ran 3:04.
Yeah.
Tiger Paul invite. So Tennessee versus Texas A&M.
Only one way to decide it. What's the most important shot in the current version of basketball?
The 3-pointer. 3. Okay. Steeplechase.
What event involves 3?
What event involves 3? Triple jump.
Triple jump for the win.
Oh, triple jump. So Tennessee versus Texas A&M triple jump. Okay, so let's bring this up here. I like how you did this. All right, I like this. All right, so out indoor, right? Because it's recent.
Yeah, indoor.
So
Arkansas wants to tap back in.
okay, we got an issue.
What happened?
We got an issue.
Tied?
No, it's worse. It's worse than tied.
Neither of them have a triple jumper?
So
No, they have to have a triple jumper.
Texas A&M didn't have a triple jumper.
Really?
Yeah,
Does Tennessee have one?
Tennessee has one, but we can't. This is unfair. We can't get zone in by default. There has to be a legit head-to-head.
Okay. 3K
You know what
then?
I know what we should do.
Huh.
Let's just look at the NCAA track and field team results.
Oh, whoever just had more points?
Yeah. So, Texas A&M had 7 points. They finished 32nd on the men's side.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, 18 points, finished 11th on the men's side. Also, the women finished 7th for Tennessee, and the women finished 14th for Texas A&M. So both the men and women, Tennessee, both beat the men and women Texas A&M Aggies. So the Tennessee Volunteers The 4 seed will be your 2023 NCAA basketball champions.
It kind of makes sense, though, because when you think about all time, who has the best combination of men's high jump, pole vault, cross country, legacy 100, 4x4, and then current indoor team?
It's Tennessee.
Tennessee is at the top of the list.